On this installment of the Negative Nomad, we're going to be taking a tour of the All England Club, better known as Wimbledon. If you want to take a tour of Wimbledon, well, it's not located in London. It's way out on the outskirts, and you'll have to take a train all the way to the South Fields station. Only bad thing about this station is when you get here, it's going to be a little bit of a walk, but it's very nice. If you come here to Gate 4, this is the Lawn and Tennis Museum and Tour location. This is where you're going to buy your tickets. Also, they got a very large gift shop in case you want to buy your souvenir, but you can buy it on the way out. No need to buy it when you first get here.
To the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club. My name is Nick and my colleague here is called Nick too. It's very, very easy as we go round. We're both here to give you a great time this morning for the next hour and a half, answer your questions, keep together, don't go wandering, and a couple of house rules. Please don't take photographs or videos of anybody dressed mainly in white, because you'll know what they are. They're members of this club and they do like their privacy to be respected. The other thing is, please, hands off the grass, feet off the grass, lips off the grass, whatever else you're thinking of doing to the grass, just don't do it.
And this is our tour guide, Nick, who was very informative and made for quite a pleasant tour. When we get to our first stop, Nick tells us more about the facilities and a lot about the grass, including the worms.
Do sit down, come and watch some tennis. We're very respectful we're even respectful of the worms. We don't put down things that kill worms, we manage the worms. The grass is in superb condition. It's not just been exactly lacking in water over the last few months. It's a little bit too long still to play on. It will go down to 8 millimeters to play. That's the playing length of Wimbledon. It's probably about 10 or 11 now. Let's go out to the hill.
Now, once we go up on the hill, you can tell the facilities are quite vast, and way off in the distance, you can see London. Gives you a good perspective of just how far you are outside of the city. As you can tell, the whole grounds are well manicured, even outside of the courts. The Nexus through this corridor where a lot of media have offices where they broadcast whenever the tournament is in play. Next stop is in the press room. Now, this is a pretty neat stop because they're going to show you this little room where all of the tennis players come in to do their media interviews. And when this is all over, you get to go sit at the desk and have your picture taken there, which is pretty neat. Now we're in center court. Nick's going to tell us a little bit more about the different boxes and the royal box and where different media is stationed throughout so they can give a play-by-play of each match.
The men's final, the ladies' final, he's in the BBC studio, which is below us here. This is the asphalt roof.
Next we go to the museum. This place is pretty cool because they have all sorts of artifacts from all the history of the All England Club. And it's not all related to tennis. Some old uniforms, the clothing of different time periods, which is pretty cool. Look at these tennis rackets. Look how they've changed over the years. Here we get to see some athletes' uniforms from past, like the outfit and the shoes of Maria Sharapova. I wonder how much those things are worth. Probably pretty expensive. And who can't forget Bjorn Borg and the very popular headband. It's a fun name to say, huh? Bjorn Borg. It's a cool little interactive spot. This is where you can come and test your reflexes to see how good a tennis player you might be. I should say I wasn't very good. Neither was my wife. And you look up at the scores to the left. All I'm going to say, there's a lot of cheaters that play this game. Now, this is one of the areas I thought was really neat, and this is where they show some of the trophies. So if you ever want to know what a trophy looked like up close, well, this is the place you're going to see it. Now inside the cafeteria, this is where you're going to access the Center Court 360. Now you're going to go out to this little area and you can get a little bit closer to the grass and get a little bit more perspective of what it's like to be down close to the court. And then when you're done, you always go back to the cafeteria and grab a bite. Now, I had a bite. Wasn't all that great, but hey, if you're hungry, it works in a pinch. Now, if you want to take a tour of Wimbledon, the tickets cost £25 or about $33. As Nick stated earlier, the tour is about an hour and a half, and they leave about every 30 minutes. Now, you can buy your tickets in advance, but if there's inclement weather, parts of the tour may be left off. Please help support my page by clicking on the little red box to subscribe. And click on the little bell, and that way every time a new video gets posted, you'll be notified and you can check out a new destination.